Hi, old Fuzz Face here. All right, let's get to it. Goat milk yogurt. It's simple, cost effective, and if done right, it's thick, creamy, and better than store-bought. Here at the Serendipity Farmhouse Test Kitchen, we use an Instant Pot. Why is that? Well, because I'm a practical man. The Instant Pot takes out the guesswork. So let's get started. As you may have guessed, I love goats. I always have. But that's not the reason why I prefer goat milk. No, I have a solid practical reason. Goat milk yogurt is easier to digest, lower in lactose, and naturally smooth. Cow milk yogurt is thicker and milder. If digestion matters, goat milk wins. If you just want bulk yogurt, cow milk works fine. Simple choice. You decide. With respect to ingredients, I've chosen to use raw goat milk. I have a share at Reality Farm and get a half gallon of raw goat milk every Wednesday. Raw goat milk may not be an option for you. Both types of goat milk work fine. I prefer raw goat milk because it's more natural and has a richer flavor. You'll need a yogurt culture starter. There are many on the market. Here's what I used when I first started making yogurt. You'll also need gelatin to thicken your yogurt. I use Knox gelatin. Fancy gadgets are necessary to make yogurt at home. Most everything is probably right at hand in your kitchen. Of course, you'll need an Instant Pot with a yogurt mold. Okay, let's make some goat milk yogurt. Before heating, we reserve 1 cup of the milk. We prep the gelatin by adding 2 tablespoons, that's about 2.5 packets of Knox gelatin, into the reserved goat milk, stirring it and letting it sit while the milk in the Instant Pot is heating. This step ensures smooth mixing later. Now we heat the milk to at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit or up to as much as 180 degrees Fahrenheit. This step isn't optional. It's what gives us the right texture. Heating above 165 degrees Fahrenheit helps ensure that only the desired yogurt cultures thrive, reducing unwanted bacterial interference. It's time to cool the milk down to no more than 110 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. Instead of waiting forever for the milk to cool, we speed things up. Pour in the reserved gelatin milk mixture and stir. This brings the temperature down faster while evenly distributing the gelatin. We then dip the pot into a cold water or ice water bath. We've reached the proper temperature. It's time to take out 1 cup of the cooled milk and add the culture. If this is the first time you've made the yogurt, add a culture packet or active store-bought yogurt. You can also use yogurt from your preceding batch, as I'm doing here. Now mix in the starter. This begins the incubation stage. It's what turns the milk into yogurt. Whisk it in well so the culture spreads evenly. Set the Instant Pot to yogurt mode for 8 hours. Longer incubation times makes it tangier. Shorter times keep it mild. Don't overcomplicate it. Set it, forget it, and check back later. The way I schedule my yogurt making, the incubation process is complete at about 4 a.m. That's when I get up and store my fresh yogurt in 2 1-quart mason jars. You could just as easily start at 8 a.m. and finish at 4 p.m. Once again, it's your kitchen. You set the schedule. Now that the yogurt incubation is complete, all you have to do is ladle the yogurt into containers and let it set in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. For me, homemade yogurt costs half what store-bought does. I pay $7 for a half gallon. A single quart of goat milk at Walmart costs close to $7 for just 1 quart. Plus, you control the probiotics and texture. Want convenience? Buy it. Want better yogurt at a better price? Make it. I'm not going to do a taste test of today's yogurt. I wouldn't spend the time making this yogurt if I didn't already know that it's what I like. What I will do is have some of my last batch of yogurt for breakfast. I'll fancy it up with some pure maple syrup. Honey works fine too. This morning I have some fresh sourdough bread and some homemade butter to go along with the yogurt. And of course, a good cup of coffee will complete the meal. I can't wait.
Whoa. Hold on, Fuzzy, you're not having any breakfast until I get my mandatory morning play time. You know what's going to happen if you ignore the demands of this fearsome 25-pound Maine Coon cat. You'll get your breakfast later. Okay. Now you have my permission to eat your breakfast.
Well, Mr. Monty got his mandatory playtime, and I finally had a great breakfast. And there it is. Homemade goat milk yogurt, better texture, better price, and no nonsense. And Chef Blondie just had some this morning, said it tasted great. So try it, tweak it, and let us know how it turned out. If you like practical cooking, subscribe and stick around for more. Remember, keep it simple. Keep it practical. And happy cooking.